Right. Very interesting observation of my current journey and transformation into enlightenment, in which I would say I'm probably about kind of like more like this. You know what I'm saying? One leg in, one leg out. Now, this is a kind of a good place to be because this makes you you ever seen the movie Princess Bride when the dude drinks the poison and he's like, well, the inconceivable dude dies because he built up his tolerance to this poison powder or whatever, and he puts it in the dude's drink and kills him with the powder, plays a game with him. So what I've technically done at this point is I have gone back and forth in and out of my enlightenment by consuming some of these chemicals that I have not been able to get completely away from, but then going back with the same regimen of sun gazing and building up this energy, which I'm getting ready to do again here in a little bit. But nonetheless, this is kind of where you start from, and it's a roller coaster. You're going back and forth in this awakening between both versions of yourself. This version doesn't know that it's sleep, doesn't have any clue, went to school, everything's fine, right? I'm breathing in all the AC every day in school. I sit in school or work in a place that's got the AC. I got a home that sprays this AC in my house, and everything's cool, and I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't smell anything. My senses are completely diluted, but I couldn't possibly know what that is and what that means. I'm washing with Tide. I'm using all these soaps and all these detergents and all these products and all these plastic chemicals and stuff, and hey, I'm a Barbie girl living in a Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. So you have no clue what the hell is happening, and it is blocking the electrical impulses that are coming from your brain and the extensions of your central nervous system, which is your hair, your tentacles, or your antennae, are being washed in fluoride. So they're just dumb. They're just deaded out. They're just fucking dead. You're putting shit in it. You're styling it. You're putting fucking all kinds of shit in it. Maybe you put some mousse in it and freeze them up. Fuck them up more. But ultimately, in the end, that is what your hair is. The longer this hair flows and grows, the longer your antennas are. And if you stop putting fluoride on them, then they'll start waking up and being charged by this electromagnetic energy that's coming from the sun here. Spews out all the little orbs, which I see daily. So beautiful. Electromagnetism spewing from the sun and life, making everything powerful and charged to turn you into this guy or this woman or whoever you are. And here, once you get to a threshold where you're always seeing the sun's face and it's always kind of normal now, you start to smell things and you say, this doesn't smell right. Or, this soap doesn't smell right. This brand that I thought was so good, man, it's making my clothes weird. And why do my clothes feel weird? And what's that film that's coming out of my clothes when I take them out of the dryer? And what is all this? You start to realize that everything wasn't what they said. You watch TV, is not what it looks like when you were here. When you were there, you were watching TV. Man, that's some great information. And then when you're here, it's like, man, this TV is some bullshit. What are you trying to get me to buy? What are you trying to get me to vote for? What are you trying to get me to do? Now is what this TV says. When you look at it now, it's like everything stinks and everything is just like wah, wah. But there are all suggestions because your brain comes up with solutions, but you overhaul this surrounding environment and element to be something that you can appreciate. Then it's like, man, okay. I'm looking around and I see all these slaves and a lot of them are just kind of dumbed down and shit. You ever go in like Walmart and just take a look around, man, at the people that work there? No offense, man, but just take a look at some of the people that have been there for years and years and how it's affected them. I feel like it's got them in this interesting kind of mindset. Just got to take a look around. Go late at night sometimes. You'll see people that look and appear to be dumbed down, just on the surface, even in their mannerisms. But yeah, I never noticed it until I got over here. So maybe I was over there too. And that's the thing. And now I'm able to make comment on it, comments and talk about it and acknowledge it. Because before that, not acknowledging it meant that it didn't mean anything. It means that it didn't exist. Now that I've acknowledged it, it's here. But the ultimate question, one may ask, is what's next? What's next? Telepathy, what's next when your eye opens up all the way? What's next to come in this stage of evolution, of awakening and enlightenment? Because it's only going to keep progressing, because I'm not going to stop it, and it's snowballed beyond the chemicals. So this is bound to turn into this on its own and snowball into full-on telekinesis and awakening. You too, my friend. Stay thirsty for everything that is coming our way as we go onward through the fog. Stay awake.